In the previous video, we talked about the lowest common multiple, and I gave you this fraction here and asked you to add it to this fraction. Now, in order for you to add or take away fractions, you have to get the two denominators to be the same. And my guess is that you would times top and bottom here by 24024, and then this one 24024, and then over here you would times top and bottom by this number here. Just so that you could get the two denominators to be the same. But rather than multiplying this number is really big and this number is really big, I said that you could just get over here times top and bottom by 182 and 182, and then over here times top and bottom by this number here. But the question is, how did I come up with this number and this number here? And I told you that in order to find out those two numbers, in a way we've got to find out the lowest common multiple of these two numbers. Okay, so in this video, let's just try and find out the lowest common multiple of this number and this number. Now, in order to find the lowest common multiple of the two, we've got to break up this number as product of primes, and then we can try and find the lowest common multiple. These numbers here are our first few primes. We're going to need this to break this up. So let's try and break up this number here. Okay. So let's try and break it up. So this one here, I'm going to visualize it as 10 times 3702. Okay, so this number here, we're going to forget about this for the time being. Just look at the number. Okay, so this one here, break it up as a 10 and this number here, and then break up the 10. The 10 you can visualize it as a 2 times a 5. Well, this one here is an even number, so I'm going to try and break it up as a 2. Okay, so hang on, let's get a calculator out. Calculator, where is it? Here. Okay, so let's 37026 divided by 2 equals this 18513. Okay, so let's try and break this up even further. Well, I wouldn't try a 2 because well, it's an odd number, so I'm going to try 3. If 3 doesn't work, I'm going to try 7. But let's try 3 divided by 3, see if that works. Yep, it does work. 6171. Okay, so I'm going to try my luck and try 3 again. If 3 doesn't work, then I will try 7. So this one here divided by 3 equals 57. Let's see if it divides 3 again. Divided by 3. No, you can't divide it by 3. So let's try hang on, 2057. Let's try divided by 7. See if that works. No. Let's try the next one. Well, look at this here. We tried 3. That didn't work. It's pointless trying 5. 7 didn't work. Let's try 11. If 11 doesn't work, we will try 13. So let's try and break up this number here. So 11 we said. Clear it. Hang on. 2057 divided by 11. 11. Yep, that works. So 11 and 5 up 187. Okay, 187. Now let's see if we can break this down even further. Oh, it's now that we're on 11, it's pointless trying 7 or 3 because we've already tried that. We've already tried 7 and 3, so it's pointless trying. If it does divide 7 or 3, it would have done it earlier, but we've already tried it. So let's try 11 again. Okay, so hang on, 187 divided by divided by 11 again. Let's see if that, yep, it still works. So this one here will be 11 and 17. Okay, so here we've got we've just broken this number up as 2, 5, 2. All these are prime here. So 11, 11, 17. Now let's do the same for this number here. 24, 0, 24. Let's try and break this up. 24, 0, 24. So let's try and break this number up. So well, even number here. So I'm going to break up as a 2. So 2 here. So that would be 1, 2, 0, 1, 2. Okay. So now it's an even number. So let's break it up even further with a 2. 2. So that would be 0, 6, 0, 0, 6. Okay. Yeah. So now this one here. Let's break it up even further. 2 again. So this would be a 3, 0, 0, 3. Okay. I don't think we can break it up with 2. So let's try and break it up with number 3. So this would be yeah, we can break up as a 3. So you can visualize it like this. And then 3 divided by 3 would be 1. So you've got 2 zeros here. This divided by 3, that would be 1. So it's this here. Okay. Let's try and break this up. Let's try and see if we can divide that by 3. So clear it. 1, 0, 0, 1 divided by 3. If it doesn't work, then we will try 7. It doesn't work. So let's try it with 7. 1, 0, 0, 1 divided by 7 equals. Yeah, that works. So we can visualize 1, 0, 0, 1 as 7 times 1, 4, 3. Okay. So let's see if 1, 4, 3 divides 7 again. No. So let's try the next prime, which is 11. So 1, 4, 3 divided by 11 equals. Yeah, that works. So we can visualize 1, 4, 3 as 11 times 13. So here we've broken this number up as a 2. 2's a prime here. So hang on, bear with me. So all these are prime here. So now let's start with this one. This number here. Oops. This number here. 370 370,260, I think. Let me check. Yeah. And then this our second number is this one here, 24,024. 24,024. So we've broken up this number as, hang on. So the top one would be 2 times 2. Okay. So we can visualize this as 2 times a 2, and then what else? So 3 times a 3. Okay. So hang on, bear with me. It will make sense later on. 3 times a 3, and then what else? We've got 5 here. 1 5. 2 11s and a 17. So 1 5, 2 11s and 1 13, wasn't it? 1 17. 17 here. So we can visualize this number here as a product of primes, and all these are primes here. Okay, and now let's look at the bottom number here. The bottom number is this one here, which is 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, so that would be 2 times 2 times 2, and then we've got 3 7. Hang on, we've got the 3 here. We've got the 3 here. Okay, the 3 here. 7, 11, and 13. And now here's a tricky part. So you can visualize this number. You can visualize all these here. All these are the building blocks required to make this number here. Okay, and all these here are the building blocks required to make this number here. Okay, now if you want to find the lowest common multiple of these two numbers, well, you've got to the lowest common factor of these two numbers would be the lowest number, the least number of building blocks required to build both this number and this number. So for example, hang on, let's look at the 2 here. Now, in order to build this number here, we need two 2's. In order to build this number here, we need 3 2's. So well, bear with me, it will make sense later on. So what we need is 2. We need 3 blocks of 2 because we, well, here, in order to build this number here, we need three blocks of 2. Well, here we've got more than we need, but we only need 2 over here, but we need to have 3 in order to be able to build this number here, because we've got 2 here. Now let's look at the number 3 now. In order for me to build this number here, we need 2 blocks of 3. We only need 1 block here. So the minimum that we need is well, we need 2 blocks basically, because okay, we only need 1 block here, but in order for me to build this number here, well, we need 2 blocks of 3 in order to build this number here. Now look at the 5. The 5, the bottom one, we don't need the 5 for the bottom one, but we do need 1 for the top. So the minimum that we need would be a 5. Okay, so that 5 is taken care of. Now let's look at the 7. We need the 7 in order to build this number here. We don't need it for the top number, but we do need it for the bottom one. But we only need 1. So I do need a 7 in my armament in order to build this number and this number here. Okay, so I do need a 7. I only need 1. So now let's look at 11. 11, I need 2 blocks here and 1 block here. So the minimum that I need would be 2 blocks of 11. Okay, I need 2 blocks in order to be able to build, well, this one here I need 2 blocks anyway. 13, I don't need a 13 on the top one, but I do need a bottom, so basically I do need 1 block of 13. Okay, in my armament, if you like, in my toolkit. And then I do need a block of 17 in order to build the top number. So here with all my blocks here, I'm able to build this number and this number. So the lowest common multiple, the lowest common multiple of 370,260, comma 2, 4, blah 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 here, equals all these multiplied together. So I would probably have to jump to a calculator. Hang on. This is going to be hard. Wait a clear it. So the lowest common factor would be all these primes multiplied together. So it would be 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Hang on. So and then times 5 times 7 times 11 times 11 times 13 times 17 equals that. So it would be 6 7 3 8 7 3 and 2 0. So this will be your lowest common multiple. Okay, Earlier I gave you something like 1/6. Well, in the previous video, sorry. Well, if you look at 6 and 20, let's look at 6 and 20. You can break up the 6 as 6. Well, in order to build the 6, we need a block of 2 and we need a block of 3. Now, if you look at 20, you need a block of well, let's break 20 up as a product of primes. So where there 20, you can visualize it as a 2 times a 10. Break up the 10, so it's 2. So these are the prime numbers here. So it will be you need a block of 2, you need a block of 2, you need a block of 5. Okay. Now in order to build, so the lowest common multiple of 6 and 20 would be, well, I need well, look at the two here. I need 2 blocks of 2. So I do need a 2 and a 2. I only need 1 for the top one, but I need to have 2 blocks in my armament in order to build this, if you like. Okay, and let's look at a 3. Even though I don't need a 3 in order to build this number here, I do need a 3 in order to build the 6. So in my toolkit, I need a 3. Okay. Now look at a 5. Well, I don't need a 5 in order to build a 6, but I do need a 5 in order to build a 20. So in my toolkit, I do need a 5. So the lowest common multiple would be this. Merge these two together. That's 4. 4 times 5 is 20, and then times 3 would be 60. So the lowest common multiple would be 60. Okay. So the lowest common multiple of these two numbers would be this here. Okay. All right. So yeah. Okay.